Everyone in the police station knew the dog by reputation. He was large, powerful, and alert at all times. Officers walked past his kennel carefully. Visitors avoided eye contact. Even experienced handlers spoke his name with caution. This police dog was known as aggressive and unpredictable. No one wanted to be near him longer than necessary. The dog had not always been this way. Before joining the force, he had been rescued from an illegal fighting ring. His body healed over time, but his trust never fully returned. Loud noises made him tense. Sudden movements made him growl. The department kept him because his instincts were unmatched, but emotionally, he remained distant and guarded. One afternoon, the station doors opened and a small child walked in, holding his mother's hand. The boy was quiet and curious. His eyes moved slowly around the room, taking everything in. When he noticed the dog, his steps slowed. The mother pulled him gently, trying to steer him away. She had heard the warnings like everyone else. But the child stopped walking. He looked at the dog without fear, without hesitation, without judgment. The dog noticed him immediately. His posture stiffened. Officers held their breath. One wrong move could end badly. The handler tightened his grip, preparing to intervene. The child stepped closer. No one spoke. The dog did not bark. He did not lunge. He did not growl. Instead, his ears lowered and his breathing slowed. His eyes followed the child carefully. The boy sat on the floor a short distance away. He did not reach out. He did not stare. He simply sat quietly. Something changed. The dog shifted his weight and slowly lay down. His head rested on his paws. His body relaxed for the first time in years. Officers stared in disbelief. This was the same dog who snapped at shadows and resisted every attempt at comfort. The child smiled. He spoke softly about his own fears, about loud nights and bad dreams, about feeling angry without knowing why. The dog listened, not as a trained weapon, not as a threat, but as something familiar. The handler felt his chest tighten. He realized the dog was not aggressive. He was afraid, and the child somehow understood that. Minutes passed. The dog crawled forward just slightly. The child reached out slowly and placed his hand on the dog's head. The dog closed his eyes. No alarm sounded. No commands were needed. The station felt completely still. Later that day, officers reviewed security footage. They saw the exact moment the dog relaxed, the exact moment his defenses dropped. It was not training that reached him. It was understanding. The child eventually stood and walked away. The dog watched him go. His tail moved gently against the floor, something no one had seen before. From that day forward, the dog changed, not completely, but enough. He allowed handlers closer. He responded faster. He slept more peacefully. The department began a new therapy program, pairing him with children who struggled emotionally. The dog was never aggressive. He was guarding himself, and the one person who saw that was a child everyone tried to protect. Sometimes the strongest bonds are formed without words, without force, without fear. Sometimes all it takes is one child brave enough to sit where everyone else runs away.